Another beautiful day in the neighborhood. Hope you had a great weekend and happy Monday. I know this is kind of an oxymoron, isn't it? But I hope you had a great weekend. It was Mother's Day weekend. And if you're a mom, I hope you were spoiled. I hope you had feet up, mimosas poured, coffee poured. Hope you had a great meal or two or three and were showered with love and affection. Back at it for a Monday. And the countdown starts now. 5 sleeps till summer unofficially arrives. May long weekend countdown starts now. Yeah. Here comes May long weekend. We can do this. We're going to get through this together. Welcome into the Beach Bunker. I'm Tyler Glen, and this is the show about food, fun places, and the mayhem of life. Thank you for being here, regardless of the platform, whether you're on X or TikTok or Facebook or the mothership Twitch. Thank you for being part of the show today. Coming up, we'll do a giant picture dump. There's going to be a lot of pictures on the show today. Because just as promised, we told you there was a solar storm coming, biggest in 20 years, and it did not disappoint. There was pinks, there was purples, there was lights in the sky on Friday night around 11 o'clock local time, and some of the pictures are spectacular. Chances are, not only were you out watching the Northern Lights on Friday, but you took some pictures and probably shared them too. Also, Mother's Day pictures. How you celebrated Mother's Day, what you ate, what you got, who you hung out with. Hopefully there were some kiddos involved, and hopefully you had a whole bunch of fun on Mother's Day, and we'll take a look at some of those pictures too. Also, still with moms, a new report this morning says that you would not believe if we had to actually pay moms for their unpaid work, the salary that moms would make is out of this world. It's astronomical. We'll touch on that. Also, a new thing overseas called unhappiness leave. We have things like parental leave. We've got bereavement leave. We've got stress leave. This is simply called unhappiness leave, and it's a set amount of days that if you're on the job and you're unhappy, the boss lets you go home. Should we have these here? We'll discuss coming up. Also, the secret ingredient to add to your lemonade on a super hot day that's going to make you go, what? That's kind of weird. But it will be the conversation of the campsites. This as we get ready for May long weekend in just a few days. Also, the 11 unhealthiest cereals you can buy, and I can guarantee you that some of the cereals that made this list are going to shock you because they're marketed as like the diet cereal. If you're going to have this cereal, make sure you have, if you're going to have cereal, have this one because it's low in calories, low in fat, but the salt intake is like eating a half a bag of salt. We'll take a look at some of those cereals because we've got food, fun places, and mayhem all lined up and ready to go for you as we count down to May long weekend. Let's take a look outside where the sun is shining, and we've got some nice temperatures this morning. We're at 1 degree. It was a little frosty at the airport. We're at 0 is being reported at the airport this morning. And looks as if we are going to be in for a long weekend that is going to be, well, just slightly cooler than we've been used to. Probably temperatures in the teens for the weekend. But as for today, we should see a high of 12 degrees, partly sunny sky. It's a nice fresh morning. I apologize. The 2 and 83 at Pipestone is out. It looks like that 16 cam is not working as well. But beautiful sunshine at East Eli there on the Trans-Canada Highway. Your weather and road update brought to you by voicemanusa.com. Your first-class ride from Brandon to Winnipeg is on voicemanusa.com. Call 204-730-2333. We will get some rain this week. Tuesday and Wednesday will be our rainy days. Sun today, Tuesday, Wednesday, rain. Thursday, sun, and then a mixed bag right through the weekend. Sun and cloud. Now, the big thing is smoke, right? Unfortunately, we do have some fires in Manitoba. There's some evacuations in northern Manitoba. Winnipeg had some air quality issues on the weekend and had to issue some air quality advisories. If you're in Winnipeg on the weekend, you know what I'm talking about. The skies were hazy and smoky, and we may see a bit of that in our area, especially as we get closer to the long weekend. So something to keep in mind. Not much we can do about it, but thoughts with those that have to evacuate. Man, it's getting close to Flin Flon and the Paw, Cranberry Portage area affected with those forest fires. So smoke will undoubtedly be a part of our summer again this year. Taking a look at our air temperature map across North America this morning. Let's take a look. See, that radar is not working properly. I'll get that updated. We have got, we're a little cool compared to everybody else across the continent this morning. A little bit chilly, as we say good morning and welcome aboard to the Sunseekers in chat after a nice weekend. Welcome aboard. Hello, it's good to see you. Welcome to another week of the show. We're going to start the show with some cooler temperatures in the beach bunker, and we end the show live on location at Clarso Nordic Spa. Beach Bunker 2.0 hitting the road again. I'm very excited. We're going to start May long weekend at the center of May long weekend activities in our area. Clear Lake, Manitoba. Riding Mountain National Park. High atop in the wine bar coffee area of the Clarso Nordic Spa. Hoping that we can pull this off. It's going to be a delightful Friday morning to kickstart the weekend. So if you're up around Riding Mountain National Park, Clear Lake area, come Friday morning, we will do the show as we're doing it right now, complete with all our gear, all at the Clarso Spa from 7 until 9 a.m. on Friday. And then the Clarso Spa opens at 9 o'clock. So if you've got a spa day planned for Friday, don't be thinking that Tyler and his cameras are going to show up and catch you at the spa. No, because it's literally closed until the show is done. And as soon as we sign off, they'll open the gates. You'll be able to go in, enjoy the spa, enjoy Elkhorn Resort, enjoy your May long weekend, and the countdown starts now. So that's how we'll end the week. Road Reverend Cheryl and Tasha, and I believe we had Karen in here too this morning early. Good morning, all on Twitch. Cuteco is here on TikTok. Good morning and welcome. Quentin is here on Twitch. Happy Monday. Happy Monday to you. Dean is here on TikTok, and Cindy is here on Twitch. Good morning, Sunseekers. Janine Fleury Urbanovich is here on Facebook. Good morning, Janine. Good to see you this morning. Hope you had a great weekend. Jeffrey Saunders is here on TikTok. Hi, Jeff. Hope you had a great weekend. KDD4380 is here on Twitch. Good morning, Ryan Marcus. Happy Monday, again, if there is such a thing. Biz6580 is here on TikTok. Good morning, Biz6580. Hope you had a great weekend. Welcome aboard. Welcome to the show. Good to see you. Have a great day. Canucks fans, obviously, a little happy this morning after their win over the Oilers. I had a hard time getting to bed last night. I went to sleep in the third period, and just as I'm getting to bed, it's like, yeah, in my living room. as my son and my wife are screaming at the top of their lungs in their Canucks jersey. Yeah, I'm happy they won, but not enough to stay up late yet. It's not worth. No, I need to be at least somewhat coherent in the beach bunker in the morning. So third period was out for me. Chicola on TikTok. Good morning. Ronald Kaslick is here on Facebook. Good morning. Zumba Bernice is here on Twitch. Good morning. Happy Monday, everybody. Hope you had a great weekend. I think I saw you in a pool in some of your pictures this weekend. Zumba Bernice has opened the pool. Ooh, how nice. Ryan Marcus, Foreigner this week on Tuesday. It's fitting. It's cold as ice. Are you going to Foreigner? Foreigner this week on Tuesday, says Ryan. Man, that's the only song. No, I've been waiting for a girl like you. Foreigner. Trev Webb will probably be there. Heather is here on Facebook. Good morning. Prayers for fires to get under control. Yes, for sure. Megan says, good morning. Happy belated Mother's Day to all, especially my wonderful mother. Iris, yes. Travis Eilers, good morning. Hi, Travis. Good to see you, pal. Hope you had a great weekend. Good morning. Good morning. Debbie Kynock is here as well. Jody Kaslick joins us on Facebook too. Hi, Jody. Hope you had a nice weekend. Got outside. We had a lot of deck time this weekend. A lot of deck time. And Monique is here on TikTok. Again, there was a few times over the weekend when the wind died down and the sun is steaming down on you and you kind of went, whew, I got to go in for a little bit. It was kind of nice. It's just that summer feeling, that kind of summer, like, whew, I need a cold drink. And then I put a Spanish radio station on the phone. Numero uno for Tejano is 99.5 Corpus Christi, Texas. And I put it on the back and Tracy's drinking Mother's Day, just like, I need a margarita now. I need a margarita because you're hearing the Mexican music and the sun is beating down. It's like, okay, I need a margarita. Margarita time. Hopefully you had some margaritas or mimosas or samosas. I always get those confused. One you eat and one you drink. I hope you had some sososas. Mason is here on TikTok. Good morning, Mason. Hope you had a great weekend. Lillian Campbell's here on Facebook. Good morning, Lillian. Cass is here on Facebook. Good morning. Trev is here on Twitch. Hi, Trev. Hope you had a great weekend. Lobster Man is here on TikTok. And Mateo is here on TikTok, too. Good morning, Mateo. And good morning, Lobster Man. Wonder if he's a Red Lobster manager. Everybody talking about that on the weekend when we were visiting. Little D is here on TikTok. Good morning, Little D. And I think we're pretty much caught up on the good mornings because yesterday's good thing, I'm thinking there's going to be some Mother's Day stuff involved with yesterday's good thing. But not everybody's a mother, so I want to hear it. I want you to lay it on me. Yesterday's good thing. We can continue to welcome folks into the Beach Bunker as we move into yesterday's good thing. It's how we start the show every day. Gloria is here on TikTok. Hi, Gloria. We start every day with some positivity. Yesterday's good thing, and maybe it's not Mother's Day related. Maybe it's something from the weekend that happened that you want to share that was really awesome, and you can mention it now. Just type in GT and then dash and then let her rip. Something good that happened to you over the weekend. Doesn't have to be Mother's Day related. It could be related to anything that happened to you over the weekend. My good thing, David, of course, came home, so we had the whole family under one roof. Once again, it's the best thing. I'm telling you. I know it was Mother's Day for Trace, but I get the benefits. I get the residual benefits of the kids being home, and there's just nothing like sitting in the living room like the old days. The kids are on the couch. They're grown adults now, and the dog is there, and it's just... as an old man, an old dad, I reminisce about when the kids are playing with their toys and they don't stay small long, and then all of a sudden they're all grown up. Gloria says on TikTok this morning, hi, Gloria, GT, daughter gave me a 70th birthday party. Well, good for you, Gloria. Holy cow, that's fantastic, and happy birthday to you. And that way to go on the TikTok, Gloria. At 70 years old, good for you. And puts a balloon emoji. That's fantastic. Cass says, thank you. You're welcome. You're welcome. That's awesome. Anybody else with the GT? GT, good thing. Cass says, my GT, I got in some fantastic family time too. Oh, that's great. Oh, Dang Dong says GT went to the keg last night. So there was some meat in your weekend. Steak. Sounds like some steak was had. Ours was shrimp. We really took that shrimp day on Friday to heart. It was kind of a shrimp weekend, pasta weekend, not so much of a barbecue weekend, even though the weather was gorgeous. We really kind of took that shrimp thing to heart, and we have fins this morning, or tails, or whatever shrimp have. I guess tails. Quentin says, GT, he took his mom to Shanks. She's an avid golfer. Oh, she'd love that. That is fantastic. So when I picked her up and grabbed her clubs to put them in my car, she was very surprised and had a blast. And she lets out her frustration over her son by whacking golf balls. That is fantastic. That's awesome. Cindy says, GT, my daughter had us over for a barbecue supper for Mom's Day. It's awesome. And Dang Dog says peppercorn steak. Oh, yeah. Cass said, GT gave my son his first taste of steak yesterday. He loved it. Oh, I can imagine. Remember the first time you had steak? You're like, what is this? What is this beautiful? What is this beautiful food? Oh my God, I want more. I probably had ketchup with it the first time when I was a kid, though. I probably committed the mortal sin of, can I have ketchup with this? It's like, meanwhile, my daddy's in the corner go, whoa, ketchup. You're ruining a good steak with ketchup. Yesterday's good thing. Oh, and there was just so much sunshine on the weekend, so much to do. I'm surprised that good thing is not a little more full. We had so much positivity on the weekend, the Northern Lights and Mother's Day. Oh, my gosh. Yesterday's good thing. And you can take the whole weekend. You can take your entire weekend, and it doesn't just have to be yesterday. It could be something happened on Friday, Saturday, or on Sunday. Gwen on Facebook. GT, we took our mom to the cabin and then supper at the Arlington Hotel in Merrifield, Saskatchewan for steak. Ooh, some steak at the Arlington Hotel. That sounds like a fancy place in Merrifield. Guests of the Tyler Glen Show stay at the world-class Arlington Hotel in Merrifield, Saskatchewan, home of world-class steak, a giant Olympic-sized swimming pool, and rooms the size of a small home. It's like staying at the White House, where you've got endless steak, butler service, and more. The Arlington Hotel. A different Arlington. People be showing up. Hey, is there an Olympic-sized pool here? Ryan Marcus says he's been singing Feels Like the First Time all morning. Feels like the first time. There's an earworm for us as we get ready for Foreigner on Tuesday. Oh, man. Classic rock. The Mullets will be out on Tuesday. We're going to declare it Mullet Tuesday. Oh, not everything goes. Acid wash jeans. The mullets come back. Oh, yeah. Yeah. 83 Pinto without the muffler on it. Screaming Foreigner from the windows rolled down. I've been waiting for a girl like you. It's gonna be great. It's gonna be great. Tasha says, GT, this weekend the kids made a flower picture frame at a workshop at Home Depot on Saturday. I sent you pictures in the mailbag. My oldest daughter made me an angel food cake with icing, and she made flowers and wrote Mom with Reese's Pieces. So yummy. That is awesome. Fantastic. Oh, we got mailbag pictures from Cass, too. Hang on. This is attached to the good thing, obviously, and this is Cass sharing baby steak. Is this? Oh, look at his eyes. His eyes say it all. His eyes say, oh my God, we must enjoy steak at every meal. No, little one. Steak is for special occasions. But you can see in his eyes, it's like, I am in love with what I am eating. Steak is so delicious. That's adorable. That's a great shot. Thanks for sharing, Cass. And Tasha's good thing, the crafts. The crafts that the kids made on the weekend. And here are some of the results. Look at this. How adorable is that? Just for you, Mom. Oh, look at that. That's great. And putting them to work. That's it. The best gifts are the homemade gifts, right? The homemade gifts. And then some Canucks watching. Some Canucks. Yeah, way to go, Tosh family. Ryan says, GT, kids and I cooked chicken kebabs for my wife or their mom and went for a round of golf. Nice. Zumba Bernice, GT, got our son moved to Gimli. He starts a new government position today. Oh, you're so lucky. Zumba Bernice. God, they got good fish in Gimli. Yeah, the best fish and chips like in the world. They do such a bad job marketing Gimli. Everyone needs to go to Gimli and eat fish and chips. God, it's good up there. Oh, man. I should just start working for free for Gimli. It's unbelievable. Yeah, that's congratulations on the new position, by the way. And you're going to have fun visiting your son and going for fish and chips. Because that fresh pickerel that they've got up there is to die for in Gimli. Unreal. Good morning, Molly. GT, I went biking each day this week. Probably put in 30 miles. I think Molly is getting more and more confident, going further and further every day. She's going to bike to see us. She's going to be the first one to bike from Wisconsin to Manitoba, and then we're going to throw a parade for Molly. You did it, Molly! Trev says, can you imagine if there was an all-you-can-eat steak bar? Well, it's funny you should mention that. There are a few places that do have that, actually. They're not in Canada. One is called Golden Corral. And if you've ever been in the States, southern states, they used to have one in Grand Forks. It went broke. I wonder why. But Golden Corral has an all-you-can-eat steak bar. And the one that was closer, I don't know if it's still open, it was called the Great American Buffet. And it was in Bismarck, and they, too, had steak on the menu. And I remember going to the Great American Steak Buffet House, and that's all I had was just steak. It's like, well, there's salad, and there's desserts, and nope. I'll have a steak followed by another steak, and then another steak. And it was amazing. I don't know how they made any money at this place, honestly. But they do, and with food prices the way they are, I don't know anymore. But Golden Corral still exists, and some locations apparently have gone a little bit downhill. So you have to be careful. But if you ever come across something called Golden Corral, go in there, all-you-can-eat steak bar. Oh, yeah. Tyler, you forgot my cake. I forgot to get you a cake. What did I supposed to get you a cake for? Oh, the M&M cake that Tasha's kids made. There we go. There is your cake. I can't forget the cake. Oh, that's fantastic. Hope everybody had a wonderful Mother's Day. If you've got other pictures to share if you've got one picture that sums up your Mother's Day, throw it on my Facebook page, and we'll share those as the morning goes on, as well as pictures from the Northern Lights. So, yeah, we're going to have some Northern Lights pictures straight ahead. Ryan says, Gimli is God's country. Oh, it's beautiful up there. Beautiful. If you can't get to the ocean, go to Gimli. There's another line they should be using. If you can't get to the ocean, get to Gimli. And if you squint and you look, there's a point when you're standing on the beach at Gimli, you think to yourself, I feel like I'm kind of at the ocean, especially on a windy day when the waves are big. It's a beautiful spot. Gimli is fantastic. Chris's Fish and Chips, Ryan says. Trev says, if we walked in, I'd go you two out. No, no, you eat too much. Get out. I have no retirement savings. Get out. Oh, man. Yeah, they were happy to see me leave. And there were some, when we went, there were some pretty big eaters, let's just put it that way, that were there with me that day. I was not the small guy in the store. It was It was quite the experience, I'll tell you. If you want a good experience getting your car all fixed up and ready to go, take it to our friends at Auto Fashion. They've got a new website, autofashion.ca. You've got to check it out. Autofashion.ca lays out all the services that Auto Fashion provides. And as we were showing you last week, they have got all kinds of high-end vehicles that are now coming to Auto Fashion. I was in to see the Porsche last week, $150,000 Porsche that was getting a special bit of treatment. We're talking a special ceramic coating, a complete workaround. I mean, from top to bottom, this car it basically was made brand new again. Not that it was in terrible shape to begin with, but when you've got an investment of $150,000, you want to make sure that it's taken care of. And that's why this particular vehicle owner took it to Auto Fashion. Visit autofashion.ca and take a look at their services they provide, including the Diamond Detail, chance for you to get your vehicle taken care of as well. They're MPI and SGI accredited, and if it's good enough for a $150,000 vehicle, it's good enough for mine, it's good enough for yours. Check them out, Auto Fashion at 255 17th Street North, behind Lee's Buffet, beside the car wash. Elkhorn Resort Clarkson Nordic Spa. Again, we're going to be live on location there this Friday, but again, it is a chance for you to check out the facilities, check out the renovations. Maybe you haven't been to the Elkhorn since they have done all the renovations on the Clarkson Spa. And again, it's not just the spa. Of course, they've got a giant resort facility with all kinds of activities in the month of May, including a scavenger hunt that is going to be taking place tomorrow, I believe. No, the 15th, that's Wednesday. Scavenger hunt for the kids. They've got all kinds of activities at the Elkhorn throughout the summer. And that's something that I want you to remember, because if you are at Clear Lake and you're looking for something fun to do, you don't necessarily have to be staying at Elkhorn to take advantage of the great activities that they've got planned. There's another wine tasting going on tomorrow in the spa, scavenger hunt on Wednesday, live music with the Jansen Boys on Friday and Saturday this week, of course, as we kickstart the May long weekend. They've got a beer tasting at the end of the month, lots of live music, kids activities, and more at Elkhorn Resort Spa and Conference Center, your HQ at Clear Lake for the summer of 2024. And Sunrise Credit Union, we now have a grand prize winner in the Sunrise Credit Union photo contest. And that winner is Corinne Inarson, the old train station at Riverton, the #1 picture on the Our Manitoba photo contest. Look at this shot. That looks like a painting. Is that even real? That is so beautiful. Looks like a painting. The old train station. Isn't that a great shot? That is the grand prize winner in the Our Manitoba photo contest with Sunrise Credit Union. And Corinne gets a $500 term deposit and a 16 by 24 canvas print of her photo. And I do know that we had skipped the #3 and #2. Hang on a second, because I know this photographer, Tracy Gregorish, got the #3 spot. Tracy sent in Twinkling Trestle. This is from a Northern Lights picture from, obviously, a couple of episodes ago. But good enough for third place. Nicely done, Tracy. Twinkling Trestle, #3. Tracy Gregorish in the Our Manitoba photo contest. And then at #2 was Justin Ortel. And this makes sense because it's, I think this is our provincial flower. Isn't this the orchid? I'm not sure. Joy in the Morning by Justin Ortel came in at #2. And so congratulations to all the finalists who will have their pictures featured in the 2025 Sunrise Credit Union calendar. And again, the grand prize winner gets a $500 term deposit from our friends at Sunrise Credit Union. You can see all the entries, by the way, at ourmanitoba.ca, or hang on a second, it's ourmanitoba.org. Sorry about that. ourmanitoba.org. See a complete list of the entries, the finalists, and of course the grand prize winner, and look for that calendar in 2025 with our friends at Sunrise Credit Union. All right, let's hit the beach, and we're going to take a quick beach break this morning and then get back to it. We'll take a look at some of those pictures of Northern Lights. It was pretty astronomical, no pun intended. It was quite the display. We knew there was going to be that solar storm coming, and it did not disappoint. And, of course, everyone on social media was out with their cameras to get a shot of it while yours truly was sawing logs. I saw Northern Lights, all right, in my dreams. I think we're going to Florida today. West Palm Beach, Florida, is our webcam this morning for our beach break. And I'm hoping they've got a little bit of sunshine for us to share, some Florida sun. Oh, that is beautiful. Yes, indeed. Here comes the sun. West Palm Beach, Florida is our beach cam. Happy Monday. And again, thank you for being here on the show about food and fun places and the mayhem of life. The countdown to the long weekend is on. Summer is almost here. Summer is almost here. The unofficial start to summer now just 5 days away. Live shot of West Palm Beach, Florida for a Monday morning. Good morning, Florida. Some little bit of precipitation in Saskatchewan we can see on that radar there. Let's zoom in a little bit more and show you what's happening as far as roads go and the weather in southern Manitoba. If you're just joining us, welcome to the show about food, fun places, and the mayhem of life for a back-to-work Monday. The countdown to the long weekend is on, and the long weekend forecast is looking like it's going to be a bit of a mixed bag at this point. We still have some time for that to change, but it looks like a bit of sun, bit of cloud all 4 days, Friday, Saturday, Sunday, and Monday, and temperatures in the teens for those planning for outdoor activities. Your weather and road update is always brought to you by westmanshuttle.com. Your first-class ride from Brandon to Winnipeg is on westmanshuttle.com. Call 204-730-2333. And I apologize again, 283 is down this morning, but all the other cameras seem to be working, and we got some nice green grass and some sunshine and some rain in Saskatchewan. Now, that could be moving our way, and we could see a few showers later in the day. Partly sunny skies, and some smoke might be a factor again because of forest fires to the north. Hey, this is an interesting little development regarding our season 4 debut, August the 6th. Tuesday, August the 6th, we will embark on season 4 of the show. And something interesting from the weekend that I got from one of the companies that we work with, AI now has, this is incredible. So they've got an AI feature with one of the programs that I use that can translate me in real time into another language with a 10-second delay. So, they rolled that out on Friday, and I haven't figured out how to do it yet, but can you imagine? Gracias, amiga, sunseekers. Can you imagine that? Can you imagine this show in like 200 different languages? And that's incredible. They've rolled this out so that streamers can do shows like this, and it can be consumed by anywhere, or anyone anywhere in the world, and then Chad as well will translate the chat back to English, even though the person who is consuming the show might be somewhere else in the world and not even speak English. Isn't that amazing? Holy crap. That is some pretty cool AI technology there. That's amazing. Anyway, back into the beach bunker, and let's before we get to your Northern Light shots, I do want to one last time say thank you to the moms. Happy Mother's Day. Hope you had a wonderful day yesterday. You deserved to be treated like the queens that you are, because you do a tremendous amount for us each and every day. And a new study this morning says that mothers spend 97 hours weekly on parenting tasks, equivalent to a 6-figure job. So, the work that moms do is not only valuable from a making sure that the train stays on the rails standpoint, but is also valuable from a monetary standpoint. According to a survey of 2,000 mothers raising school-age children, moms spend nearly 100 hours a week on parenting tasks, even sacrificing sleep. Where do moms carve out the extra time? More than half of those reported sacrificing sleep for their children, while 47% regularly give up date nights, hobbies, and time with friends. Damn, moms are superheroes. This is why Mother's Day is 3 times the holiday that Father's Day is, because dads are like, yeah, do whatever. Oh, you're hungry? Just there's food in the fridge. Moms are like making 3-course meals, making sure that people get to their appointments on time, and dads are just like, yeah, do whatever. You want to start the car? We'll get going right away. Moms even intend to ignore their own needs. The survey found that they still make sure kids are eating healthy foods. Mothers themselves eat balanced meals just 39% of the time, but make sure that their kids do 52% of the time. They're angels. They're superheroes. Where does the time go? In a typical day, mothers say they spend 46 minutes preparing meals for their kids, 44 minutes doing their laundry, and 29 minutes creating artwork and drawings with their kids. Add to that the time spent as a chauffeur, a cheerleader, a tutor, a therapist, and it doesn't take long to rack up many more hours than an actual full-time job. Researchers found such a job would pay a handsome 6-figure salary, a whopping $100,460 per year if moms were paid for their work as parents. And that's despite the fact that 70% of mothers surveyed still work a full or part-time job. Now, if dads had their jobs monetized, it would probably be about 20,000. This dad. Dad's 20,000. Mom's 100,000. Cindy says, yeah, I definitely sacrifice sleep for them, especially in the teenage years. So hats off to moms. Your work is not only appreciated, but it is incredibly valuable, and definitely a 6-figure salary. Isn't that something else? $100,000. Jeez. I guess I should write a check to my lovely wife and watch that thing bounce like the greatest rubber ball you'd ever seen to man. Tosh says, I wouldn't change a thing. Children are a blessing. Well, happy Mother's Day to you. Hope you had a great Mother's Day. Some of these pictures are absolutely amazing. And speaking of amazing pictures, we had the Northern Lights on Friday because of that celestial storm. They said the worst one in 20 years. And what happened was it started in Europe where, the lights in Europe were insane. I think they had it a little bit better than us. But look at them dance in the sky. This was over Scotland on Friday. These Northern Lights dancing. Wow. It was pretty impressive. Very impressive. Some of the pictures that were taken locally, I'm going to pull some of them up here. Maybe you had a chance to check that out. Charlene said her friend in England sent this picture over. And yeah, you can see that it was just a little bit brighter over there compared to what I was seeing here. Tyler, what about single fathers? Well, yes, there is single fathers. Single fathers are probably, but we'll do that one on Father's Day. I'm talking about, when you've got a father and a mother together, which is kind of a rarity these days, but it does happen. But yes, single fathers, I'm sure, are also six figures. But we will talk about them on Dad's Day. Don't let us forget. I don't think we will. This is Kathy. Kathy, this one also came in from England, and this was happening about just a few hours before it hit here, because we were all sitting in the sunshine enjoying a Friday evening, and the internet just kind of exploded because people in Europe were going, holy cow, look, go outside, run outside. And it was still sunny here, and it's like, okay, well, the storm came, and that was when the sun kind of did its thing, and then I don't know the science behind it, but the sun kind of farted and released a whole bunch of like sparkles, I guess. See, again, I failed science, but the sun released sparkles, and then the sparkles get lit up, and then that's what gives us the northern lights. This has been your friend Ty, the science guy. This, let me just see who sent that one over. Oh, this was near Forest. This is Dee Lee. She said, went outside at Forest and just with her iPhone caught this shot. That's a beautiful one. In Brandon, it was not quite as profound, but again, there's a lot of light pollution in the city. So the further out from the city you were, probably the better pictures that you got. Whoa, this was at Medicine Hat, Alberta from Tessa. Tessa said this was the look at Medicine Hat. Wow, look at those colors. Holy cow. Dang Dog says the old fart and sparkle. Thank you. See, we must have went to the same science class. It's the old fart and sparkle from the sun. Beautiful. And when they issued the warning on Friday, and it's like, although Brian, like me, was sleeping, and so Brian's picture of the Northern Lights, he did a artist rendering, and this was an artist rendering of the Northern Lights because he was sleeping. Very nicely done, Brian. Yeah, that's a good shot. Michelle does not tell us where this was, but I'm assuming it's just outside of Brandon. That's a good shot. Yeah, so when they issued the storm warning on Friday, I thought to myself, ooh, I was really worried about like the internet going out and, TV going out, the communications concerns that they had. And I don't think any of that really materialized. And I'm glad that instead we were just treated to this amazing Northern Lights show. And Saturday morning was completely filled with pictures like this. Completely filled. I couldn't get to any other information to see what was going on. It was just like Saturday. Oh, did you see this? Holy cow. It was just Northern Lights Central, and people were having fun with that. And yes, anything else going on? There's a lot of Northern Lights happening right now. It's like, yeah, people got excited, but it was like the eclipse, right? There's not much that happens in the world anymore where we can have a shared experience. This is Roy making fun of everybody. Oh, look at me. I see the Northern Lights. Yeah, but you know what, Roy? There's not much we can have for a shared experience in real time anymore. And it was just like the eclipse when everyone went out and went nuts over the eclipse because you had to experience the event in real time, and it was something we could experience together. And yes, you could Google it, and yes, you could see it later, but experiencing something in real time other than sports, that's why sports continues to be popular on the streaming platforms, is because it's one of those things that we can all enjoy together as a group in real time. Everything else is DVR, on demand, and so on. Going to look for just a couple more pictures of the Northern Lights, and then we'll move on. Locally, again, I didn't see anything super, oh my God, oh, here we go. This is Lori's in Deloraine. This was a lot of pink. That's a pretty nice shot. And Dang Dog says the experience is free as well. Yes, although people didn't heed the warnings with the eclipse, days after the eclipse. God. Eye doctors were seeing a record number of people optometrists going in with eye problems. And I mean, can you imagine, the eclipse is long gone now, and you're still dealing with eye problems because you didn't heed the warning of being careful with looking at. Thankfully, the Northern Lights is nothing like that. You don't need any kind of protection. But Jenna said that this was just west of Brandon, about 20 to 25 minutes west of the city. Oh, that is a beautiful shot. That's a good shot. Camper ready for May long weekend, and Northern Lights in the background. She is ready to go. Ready to go. Northern Lights. Yeah. So pretty. Lots of pink this time around. Lots of pink. Just for moms. Get a couple more here. Couple more good ones. Do. Yeah, the Northern Lights. Victoria Waldner. This was up at the lake. I'm not sure which lake. Maybe you can. I don't know if that's Clear Lake. Might be Clear Lake. There's a lake there. That's for sure. Up at the lake. Northern Lights up at the lake. Very pretty stuff. And there was some Northern Lights on Saturday too. Saturday night into Sunday, but not quite as intense as what people saw on Friday into Saturday. Again, it was around 11 till 12 midnight on Friday. But nice stuff. Very good. And this, you ever wanted to know what it looks like from an airplane at 40,000 feet? Can you imagine being up at 40,000 feet and taking a look at the Northern Lights? Here it is. Take a look at this. This is pretty awesome. This is from Anya. I'm not sure where Anya is flying to, but she is snapping pictures at 40,000 feet, watching the pink and the purple hues of the Northern Lights on Friday into Saturday. That is amazing. Very, very cool. And it's funny because on TikTok, there's so many videos of people going into shock, and they've got the big surprised look on their face of, oh, the captain just came on to tell us that we're going to see Northern Lights in the next few minutes. Oh, my God. And then no follow-up of Northern Lights. It's like, I don't want to see your reaction to the captain talking about Northern Lights. Show us the damn lights. We want to see the lights. Show us how beautiful they are. And, yeah, they're pretty at that altitude as you're eating your pretzels or your Pringles. Northern Lights on the flight. And finally, here is, no, I think that's it. I think that's all we got. Yeah. That's it for Northern Lights. So hopefully you had a chance to see them. If not, there's a few of the shots that I had come across that had been sent to me or had made it to the mailbag. Oh, Gwen. Oh, Gwen sent something to me. Oh, the Arlington Hotel. Thank you. In Merrifield, Saskatchewan. Ooh, very nice. Where is Merrifield, Saskatchewan? Interesting. Molly's got to run today. Okay, see you later, Molly. Hey, thanks for dropping by. Have a good day. Careful on that bike. Again, be careful. Keep pedaling. Keep pedaling. Take a hockey card, throw it in the old spokes. Makes it like it's a little engine. Just use a clothes hanger clip and put it on your wheel spoke as you're going. It feels awesome. Feels like it's a motorbike. I still do it. 51 years old. And people laugh, but that's okay. I mean, I'm a biker. I'm a biker. I don't mind. For sure. I'm a biker, and I know it. Co-ops of Westman, you're at home here with your local co-ops of Westman, where you're lining the pockets of your community and not the pockets of billionaires. Oh, whether you're buying gas, hardware items, or grocery items, Co-ops of Westman was a great place to pick up bacon and eggs for breakfast in bed for mom, a chance for you to pick up some chocolates or sweets. I know I did. Tracy loves those all sorts at Co-op. They're a licorice candy that come in, they're like a stacked candy. They're called all sorts. I don't know if they're new or old, but she is into these at Co-op, and every time I've got to go up and pick up my Taste of Tuesday items, there's always a bag of all sorts, and of course she got some all sorts for Mother's Day, and you can get them at Co-ops of Westman, along with all kinds of great Co-op Gold products that we taste on Tuesdays. That's why it's called Taste of Tuesday. So visit your local Co-op, support your local community, because you're not just a customer, you're a member, and those profits come right back into the community and right back to members at Heritage Co-op, Pembina Co-op, Twin Valley, Valley View, Boundary, Neepawa, Gladstone, and Hamiota Co-op. Leon's Furniture Superstore, where the Spring into Savings event continues. Chance for you to save 50% to spring it on. 50% on select bedroom furniture. Save 50% on select accent chairs and recliners. Buy more and save more on select major appliance packages and TVs. Save up to 50% on select clearance mattresses and up to 25% on all Tempur-Pedic mattresses. And take 2 years to pay with 0% interest and 24 equal monthly payments. Some restrictions apply. See Leon's at 3635 Victoria Avenue in Brandon's West End. And I do want to mention Tim Hortons has got some construction set to roll over at 18th Street. And they have got a giant food trailer that is set up in front of the 18th Street location. Chances are, if you've been over on 18th Street in Brandon over the weekend, you've seen this trailer. And I took a picture of it. I threw it on my Facebook page, my Instagram. I think after it's done, I think it's making its way to my house. Can you imagine putting that trailer? They should have a contest where you get the trailer in your driveway for like one night. And then you get to like invite everybody in your neighborhood over for whatever they can cook in a span of like 2 hours. Can you imagine? You would be the most popular neighbor in the history of neighbors. This trailer, or you could take it to the lake. Can you imagine? You pull into a campground. Hey, how's it going? Yeah, we're here. We've got all the Tims you could ever imagine and ever want, never need, right in here, right in this Tim's on wheels. So anyway, you need to know that the 18th Street location will be shuttering. It'll be closing just temporarily, just for one day, essentially. Because you can get your stuff till 9 o'clock this morning on 18th Street. Then they're going to be closing and moving to the trailer. And then they'll open again on Wednesday, okay? So keep that in mind. This is for the 18th Street location of Tim Hortons. And, of course, they've got 10 area locations. 4 in the top 10 for those Smile cookies. You have 4 in the top 10 for all of Canada. When you are enjoying your Tim Hortons, you are enjoying some of the best in the entire country, whether you're in Brandon, Virden, Neepawa, Dauphin, or Moosomin. Your next on location, take it with you, says Cindy. That would be making enough. I'm thinking that space is probably a premium in there. I'd like to see inside, and we probably will in the next couple of days once they open that thing up. It's going to be interesting because, I mean, they do everything right over there, so it's going to be cool to see what kind of clockwork they can do out of this trailer. I want to get my hands on it. Oh, endless turkey bacon clubs for me. Oh! Dang Dong says, let's not forget how pleasant the co-op shopping experience is compared to others. It's nice in there. Well, thank you for saying that, Dang Dong. It is. And it is very neighborly. As I've said before, you go shopping at co-op and you're going to know so many people in there. Caution, that's the thing. If you're in a rush, go into co-op with your head down. Go in with your head down, just get your stuff and go. Because if you have your head up and you're seeing your neighbors there, you're going to stop, you're going to talk, you're going to visit. I can get caught up in the co-op. Oh, my God. My record is 2.5 hours to get like 3 items. Because then I turn up one eye, I see somebody else. Then you got to stop and visit. And you visit with the next person. And it's kind of fun if you've got the time. If you don't have the time, you got to just go and have your list. Keep you focused and get your stuff. Get your stuff. Okay, coming up next hour, the 11 unhealthiest cereals that you can buy. Oh, and you know what? A couple of these cereals I know are in your closet right now. They're in your pantry right now. Just Me on TikTok says, I've got a picture that looks like an angel dancing in the sky. DM me on Facebook. I want to see that picture. Just Me 124 on TikTok. So the unhealthy cereals, a couple of these are going to shock you because they're marketed as the ones where, people are working out. They just come in for a hike and it's time for a nice bowl of breakfast cereal. And it's like, uh-oh, why is that bad for me? Okay, we've got the 11 unhealthiest for you. Also, a woman who jumped into the overhead bin went viral with her picture. Maybe you saw it. She jumped in the overhead bin, and airlines have had to issue a warning saying, please don't sleep in the overhead bins. Although, if you're small enough, why wouldn't you do something like that? Should workers get unhappiness leave? This could be the next thing to be coming to a workplace. It's called unhappiness leave. I'm not happy. Now, the problem I have, or the concern I have, is will anyone ever show up to work again if they bring in unhappiness leave? It's Monday. I'm not happy. I'm not going to work. That was great. It's Tuesday. But today feels like a Monday because I took yesterday off, and my Tuesday's now a Monday. I'm not happy. I'm not going into work. Wednesday comes. Well, since I've prolonged my Monday to the Wednesday, now it's Wednesday, and it's still 3 days of the week, and I'm unhappy. Okay, take another day. Then it's Thursday. Okay, I'll work. And then, is this an easy way to move to a 2-day work week? We all go in for Thursdays and Fridays. That's it. We'll take a look at this. What country is embracing this? That is coming up next hour. First, we have to say farewell to our friends on the other social media channels. And thanks for being here. Hope you had a wonderful Mother's Day weekend. You enjoyed the Northern Lights, and the countdown is on to May Long weekend. Okay, don't forget, we'll be taking the show on the road live Friday from the Elkhorn Resort Spa and Conference Center, Clarso Nordic Spa from 7 till 9. So if you're in the Riding Mountain National Park, Clear Lake, Onanoul, Erickson, Sandy Lake, Dauphin, even if you're, going to be into the park from Dauphin on Friday, we're going to be there from 7 till 9 doing the show live from upstairs at the Clarso Nordic Spa. So we'd love to have you drop by, say hi, have a visit, and check out the spa. And, of course, it's really just a celebration to kickstart officially the May Long weekend and the unofficial start to summer up at the Elkhorn on Friday. So, hey, TikTokers, we got to go. We're moving the party over to Twitch, okay? Twitch.tv, Emerson. We're going to Twitch. Sorry. Twitch.tv/Tyler Glen Show. Thank you, Gloria. Thank you, Just Me. Thank you, good-looking bald guy. Thank you, Eric and James and Sandy. Busy crew on TikTok today. Thanks for being here. Queen Emma, I appreciate it. Queen Emma, we're moving over to Twitch. Jonathan, twitch.tv/Tyler Glen Show. Okay, TikTokers, big crowd on TikTok today. Busy place. We're moving over to Twitch. Twitch.tv/Tyler Glen Show. Thank you for being here for hour one of the show. Have a great Monday. We'll see you for Taste of Tuesday tomorrow, guys. Thank you. Okay. Hola, hola. Oh, thank you. Hola, hola. Gracias. Gracias. Hola, hola. And now we have to say farewell to our friends on the other social media channels. And we always hate to say goodbye, but it has to be done. How about suck it up, Buttercup, and get your butt to work? What? Come on. Come on. Come on. I'm feeling sad. See ya, YouTubers. Bye-bye. Thanks for being here.